It is gonna show. Hi guys, this is Vicky, Retro Queen Bee Art. Let's be busy in art. And I thought this would not show, but it is showing. Oh dear. Well, at least it's showing here. It might not show when I go to the art table. Oh well. This happened before when I flipped this phone around. Well, let's, hopefully when I get to the art table, it will not be in the way. How is everybody today? It's a beautiful, beautiful Saturday here in Washington State. It's warm and people are mowing their grass. And I noticed a lot of dandelions are shaping, they're coming out. So I think we're hitting spring pretty good here in our state, and I love the sunshine. And I sit out in the weather when I first wake up. Rain, snow, sunshine, but today was sunshine, so it was nice just to waken myself. I did get a haircut, and I wanted to show you guys. It's quite fluffy and shorter. So I usually get my hair done like maybe every 4 months, and so this will last me for a while, I think. It's so darn expensive nowadays for women to get their hair cut. I can't believe it, it's easily, and then if you want to get some shampoo or anything like that, it easily can be $200, So anyway, I'm going to share the projects that I have been doing this week. I thought that would be a good intro. I just kind of thought of it today. I said, well, why don't I recap what I make between the lives, and since I'm doing a video every day. Well, this live is every Tuesday and Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, and I hope you guys can join me. I haven't had time to look at my system to get my cam in order without any camera phone in front of me. There we go. You can kind of see me now. Anyway, so let's go over to the art table, kind of show you what I'm up to. All right. Oh, this is backwards. Okay, I gotta fix it. So let's, that's interesting. It's upside down. Let's see, where is that chromatic? All right. Well, I have to, so is that upside down too, I think? Okay, I think that's right. All right. So I'm not gonna put it backwards. I'm just going to, there, I think we'll be okay there. And I gotta hide.
I didn't get that.
Whoops.
Could you try again?
Forget it. All right. There we go. There, that's right. Well, I've been squeezing this and waiting for the live to begin. And I'm doing a coconut oil, and this is called Momigami. And I thought, can we Momigami tea bags? And I think we can. That would give us another texture to work with in our art. And so I've been doing it, for about 10 minutes. And I think I'm going to quit and just kind of let it air out here and see. you can always begin Mamigami again if you think it needs more rubbing. So here it is. It feels like a nylon. That's what it feels like. One of those old nylons that used to, but it does have a great texture on both sides of the tea bag. So that's fun. So let's let that dry and see what happens. Well, the last live we did the bird onto a card, and I said, keep singing your beautiful song, because we're all made unique and we all have different abilities, and when we discover our abilities, we want to put them into use to give entertainment to others, how-to to others, lifestyle to others. Kindness to others, love to others. So here we go. And we made the pocket. Here it is. And we made this pocket. We did the crows. And so I am just going to put the little bird in there. And we're going to keep singing our song. Keep singing our song. All right. The other thing I did this week, oops, that's not the right one. Is that the right one? No, I don't think. This is it. Oh, this is one I did previously. I don't know what I did. Oh, all I did was paint over the rose. Yeah, because I remember the white. Okay, so I did this one, and I did this one, and then I did the purple one, and then we did a yellow one. So these were fun to make, and I'm going to put some of these roses into my tiny tea bag journal. So I'm going to set those over there. I might even add these. Not this particular one, but maybe this one that I did with paper. Because this one's a big one. So I just took a zigzag stitch. And what I had to do is fold this up before I put it into the stitch. So I folded all the tea bags up and they were ready to just be stitched. And the reason why was because I couldn't do it like cloth, where you can just feed your machine, because this is a really delicate paper. So that's it. It feels like crepe paper. So I did that, and then I thought, well, why don't I put paper between the tea bag and give it a little bit different look. And I think that I didn't try cloth or fabric, but it came to mind afterwards that probably you could do fabric and tea bags as well. So that was that. And then I did these photos where you add the frame around the photo and you paint it gold and copper. And this one I did not show, but I'm thinking about putting it in the tiny. So this particular one I cut out more like this to keep the shoulders of the lady, and then just around. And I know there's not really a frame that is made like that. So this is a unique frame around this lady, but it's good for the junk journal world, right? So I think I might add her. These ladies are too big to add. And then I did make a collage spread. Here it is. I made a collage spread. You know, she really looks grungy. And I did have to double my page in here because the paper wasn't, dictionary paper isn't sturdy enough, like, to do at least this much collage. And then, but I wanted to use it because I like the wording showing through the jelly prints. See, right here and over here. So, right. So I did that. And I think I'm going to take a swig of something to drink. And I'm thinking I might be able to see if I can get this whole picture of where I'm going to be making, maybe right there. This is creating a shadow. I might just switch this over here. Let me see, I'll switch this over. I don't like shadows. How about over there like that? And we'll bring this so you can have the whole view. Oh, I got a pretty feather too I want to add. Okay. So the first set of paper, because I don't know the difference. So I want to be able to use wheat paste and see how that works. Now I made this wheat paste a little bit thinner than I usually do. I added an extra half a cup of water because I felt like I was making it too thick for some reason, and the paper, you know, would be more like what can I say, crunchy. And so I don't know if this will react the tea bags to be crunchy. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping not, but we won't really know until we have them coated. Okay, because I want to try to make a layer. I want to put these together because I want to make like a page. Can I make a page? Can I make a page? And I will try it also with PVA glue. All right. So can I make a page? Oh, there's my dogs. I do have 4 dogs in my family. So they do get I'm trying to just spread out so that it's even, the coating on the tea bag. Is there such a thing as spreading out the wheat paste? So do I have enough wheat paste on here to add? So I'm going to add thickness. So I think I need a little more here. So I have a nice coating of the wheat starch. I did try cornstarch and wheat. I got some wheat starch just to see what the difference is. It's still a starch, but I think the wheat starch is a little less lumpy, in my opinion. Okay. Make sure these ends are good. And I can connect. See, that looks good. Looks like we kind of came apart a little bit here and a little bit over here. But that's okay, because we are going to lay another, just lay Oops, that one has, it's okay. That's okay. We're just gonna lay some more tea bags on here to make them stronger, right? So if we double up on the tea bags, I'm hoping that our piece of paper will be stronger. Now, I did not add alum to this particular batch because I forgot. I was making it and I just didn't think of it until I got downstairs and go, oh, because my alum is downstairs and not upstairs in my kitchen. I don't know why I have it down here. Probably should be upstairs, so when I want to add it, I have it available, right? So I don't have to come all the way downstairs. Okay, so here we are. We're adding now. I need to add some more because where I didn't put two, I don't know if these little things, maybe we should cut them off. Okay, we're gonna add there. And we're going to add another one here. So at least we will have like 2 layers at least. Oh, I left the little thingies on those. Well, let's put some more. Okay, so we've got, I just think the wheat has less bumps in it than the cornstarch, and I don't know if that's just what I'm experiencing or if anybody else experiences that. Okay, so I think we've got this pretty good. These two up here. And then I think I need to add one more here. And it looks like we have enough. Wheat starch to add another one here. So if this works out, you know, you can make a tea bag paper. Let's see, this is kind of like not wanting to go on there. There, we'll just smooth it out like that. Like, you can add this to your signature of your journal. So it is being a little more smoother. I kind of want, like, there's only one here, so I'm going to add another piece on top of this guy. Somehow, I don't know how I started, how that one got uneven. I don't know what that is. Probably tea left over. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me. I'm just going to add another guy right here. And this means that this side, which I probably will never be able to tell the difference, will have an extra tea bag. Probably never be able to tell the difference. Let's make sure we keep that stable. Stabilize this. Okay, so I am pretty pleased with this. I don't think... I'm also using my silicone brush. I'm so happy I found this out from another artist. Oh my gosh. Now I won't ruin all my brushes and have to buy them so, you know, frequently, because you're ruining them. Well, I think I have this. Very well rubbed in there. I think that's a key too, is getting the proper layering of the starch, which I think takes some practice. So don't get discouraged. Just keep trying it. Okay. Well, let me see. I'm looking in the mirror here. So it looks like maybe we could, ooh, I don't know how strong this is to monkey around with it, you know. I wonder if I should add another piece right there. I don't know. We don't always have to put a full piece. Just seems like right here, this is the edging. So let's just cut this. And add this one to right here. And that might be the answer to that gap that I was seeing. So this, I am thinking once this is dry, the edging of the tea bags will not be visible. And there's enough paste on here that this one just like pastes on there just without any extra. Let's see, what is that one? Oops, I must have bumped. Probably did. This looks like a little weak spot there. I'm just going to do this. This one had, I don't know if it matters. See, it just kind of melts in there, the edging. Now I'm going to have to pick this up off the mat, and it's going to have to dry. So the next live show, I will show the dry product, and maybe we can make something out of it. That would be fun. Need another one over here, or am I okay with that section? Well, I have a little piece here. I might as well just add it. What do you think? I'm just gonna add it. Well, and I'm hoping we'll have a nice piece of paper. I will have to, and we'll do it next time because it won't be dry, but it does need some smoothing out under a wood piece and a piece of, and some rock where you can just smooth out your paper. Okay, let's get the edging good. The edging good. Okay. We have enough on the edging. I'm pretty happy with this paste. I'm pretty happy adding the extra half a cup of water. Okay. I think that's good. Oops. I think that's good. Now I'm hoping I can get this off the mat. If not, I think I'm gonna have to wait till I think I better wait till it dries just right on the mat. I don't know, because I did see them take it off right away, and I don't know if that makes a difference. And let it dry. Don't know. Let's see how we can maybe just peel this off. Okay, so this did not peel off. Okay. Okay. So I am going to have to fix this. So of course when they peeled their paper off, it worked out so beautifully. I wonder if I just kind of like go like this. And we will just fix this a little bit here. Okay. So do I need to add any more tea bags? I'm not sure. Let's see how this is going to turn out. The edging got a little funky here. Let's see if we can fix it. Maybe not. It folded over. Okay. Is this corner okay? Yeah. This corner got a little bit of... Okay. All right. So let's try picking it up again. And hopefully we will come out in one piece. Okay. There we go. Let's hope this will just peel up into one piece. Okay, here we go. And it did. Okay. So I am going to just let this dry. All right. And I'm going to put it over here. I'm over at my large table putting down the tea bag. All right. Well, I don't know if it would be better just to allow it to dry on here, or allow it, or peel it off. I don't know which is better. I think on the PVA and half water one, I'm going to leave it here on the mat. And all I am doing is cleaning off the wheat starch from the mat. Hi, Boho. Well, you know what? I'm doing better. I didn't break anything. My husband insisted we go get it x-rayed, so I didn't break anything. And today I could walk better. And I still need the crutch because I can't quite, it still hurts a little bit, but it's much better, much better. I figure probably in a couple more days, hopefully it'll be healed. I have a bionic leg that I hit, and it reminded me when I looked at that. Of course, the doctors always say, wow, that is really pretty how that was done. So above my knee all the way to my hip is metal, and I didn't realize that they had to remove some of my femur bone and replace it with metal. And so that was, I don't know why I didn't realize that before. That's the side I broke my femur bone, is the one that I hit. And jiggling all that metal, oh my gosh. But everything is fine. Thank you, Lord. I am a Christian, so I don't know if you are, Boho. Oh, you mean use saran wrap on top of the silicone, and then I could just remove it with the saran wrap. Because when you move it when it's wet, it kind of it can fall apart because it's not dry yet. Gotcha. Although on the little camera here, in my little space trying to craft here, I love these brushes. Oh, I'm so glad I ran into that artist that let me know about these brushes. Alright, so we're going to do it with PVA glue, but I think I'm just going to leave it on my gel mat. I'll just move the gel mat out of the way. And then the next live show we'll check out these papers and rub them with a rock to smooth them out a little bit. And we'll make something with them. Don't know what yet, but we'll make something. Okay, I think all the cornstarch, wheat starch. I've been using wheat starch, excuse me. All right, so on this particular wheat starch, I think I like it better. I added an extra half a cup of water to it. And so I've got plenty to work with, and it's not lumpy, and it smooths out pretty good when I spread it. And I think I like this better than the cornstarch. Oh, good. I'm glad. So, Jesus, yeah, he's my Lord and Savior as well. Sometimes, I don't want to offend anybody, but I go, well, I'm a Christian. That's what I say. Oh, let's see. So I'm so happy. Our prayers are working. And when I first fractured my femur in several places, it was the most pain. It was more painful than having a baby. I don't know if you've ever had a baby, but I had 2 babies. It was more painful than that because it lasted a very long time. The pain lasted a long time. Like, with having a baby, it's pretty much, the pain is over with, and it only, lasts, if you're lucky and you're in labor. I always was in labor for about maybe 8 hours, and that was it. And they came out, and then the pain was gone. But when you fracture your femur, the pain takes months to go away. Yeah. Do you have any babies? I don't know, Boho, if you have any babies. If you've had any babies. All right. So so we'll see the difference on wheat starch and PVA glue. This is half Elmer's glue and half water, pretty much. You kind of want a consistency like this. Oh, you can't see it. How about, oh, you can't see that. Let's do it the other way, maybe. How can I show you on this camera? There, you can kind of see it. You want that kind of consistency. Oh, okay. Okay, Boho. I don't think you heard that, what I said. Boho. That's okay, because he probably puts you to work in different ways. So we're just laying down, touching the tea bags. I'm just going to be layering the tea bags. That's a smaller piece. I'll wait for that one. Right. I just want to get these soaked. I can smooth out better with my finger than the brush. Okay, so this, smooth this one out a little better. It has a little more wrinkles. I don't think it'll matter, but I just want to make sure that there's a lot of glue in there, in those wrinkles. Then I'm going to add more tea bags to make it thicker. I know I got the silicone mat idea from Australia, and it was because they were trying to kind of save. They're more, these couple artists from Australia. They're really into saving the environment kind of thing. I'm probably moderate. I recycle my trash. I recycle my trash. I'm trying to think other than that. Or I take things to the thrift store. I try to, I shop a lot on secondhand. Like my dress that I have on today, I bought on eBay. So a lot of my clothes I buy on eBay. Because I wear people who don't, if they don't like something and I like it, that's okay, right? So I'm just building these tea bags to be thicker. So that we can have a nice thicker page, tea bag page to work with. I'm not going to do this with my matte medium because I know it'll work. And it will be a different texture than these two, but I do know that it would probably make a page too, but it would be a different texture. Right. So let's okay. You need a lot of tea bags for this. That bell is my dryer. I guess my husband, he's actually washing some clothes. It's kind of nice to have a husband who washes clothes and dishes and makes the bed and will even change the sheets once in a while. So he's a keeper. Let's see, what did I do here? Okay. Yeah, he's a keeper. Are you married, Boho? It's, let's see, it is, let's see, the base is, this particular is half Elmer's glue and half water. So you get that liquidy, it's hard to show it on the camera. There you go, see it? Kind of like that consistency. And then this mat is a silicone mat. And when things dry on a silicone mat, you can you can pick them up really nicely. There's no sticking, except when they're wet and you try to pick it up, it's sticky. They stick to the mat. But when they're dry, they don't stick to the mat. So this should not stick to the mat. So let's see, I'm kind of thinking I might add something here. Otherwise, I think it looks like I've doubled it. Except, I don't know, except maybe, oh, maybe here I didn't. Did I? Didn't, oh, maybe. Okay, so we will add, I will just add the rest of the tea bags that I have. I'm going to have to, like, make some more tea bags. I think, but then I'm thinking, okay, what do I need to dye with the tea? I could use some fabric. I have some fabric that I could dye with tea. So I did a bunch of paper, but then I could look at my telephone book and see if there's any pages in there that I could tea dye. I think for now on with my journals, I'm going to double any kind of I'm going to double pages to make them a little bit thicker in my journal, because I do use a lot of mixed media. And I might, I could do that too. I could add mixed media little sheets in my journal. I could actually tea dye some of those. Okay, so that might be all I need. So I won't need this tea bag. Got one tea bag left. I don't think I will need it. Let's put this over here. I kind of mess up the ends here. Well, I think this is good. So I'm going to let this dry, and then we'll play with it next Tuesday on the live show. And I'm going to kind of like get rid of this. See how it just, this on the silicone mat, you can just wipe up, paste, glue, it just wipes right up. So if you want to glue stuff in your book, if you use a silicone mat to do your gluing on, it'll just wipe right up. And so that's kind of what's happening here. It just wipes right up. And that way I'll have less of a mess. But all I do is take these silicone mats and I wash them with just regular dish soap and water, and they become clean again really nicely. See there? It looked like a tree. Oh, you were trying to, let's see, I attempted to coffee dye papers to look like a tree, but I'm not crazy about the results. Oh, I'm sorry, Boho. I'm just reading this. You recycle your trash too. Okay, that's good. That's good. And my husband asks, oh, I'm sorry, Boho. Oh, I don't know what I do oh man, that's so hard to be a widow, so hard. But I guess if we're called to that, we just continue on until it's our turn, right? We don't lose hope, we just continue on. All right, and I'm not sure. Were you using a stencil that looked like a tree? Did you want the tree bark look? Okay, I'm going to just try to lift this off my desk so we can play in the journal. The little tiny journal. Teabag journal. Okay. All right, well, I have a little bit of messiness on my glass, don't I? Oh, you can't really see it. I can see it. I'm not sure. Maybe, no, I was using different things. To use as a resist. Oh, okay. Do you want to try it again? I'm not sure if your coffee was too dark or too light. Or you could try it with tea. I know that when I tea dyed my papers, I just lay stencils between the pages, and some of it turned out, some of it didn't. But it did add marking to the paper. You know what I do when I don't like things that I make? I cut them up and I add them to my scrap pile and I mix them all up. And then I do collage with them in my telephone book. Or, you know, you could do a magazine, Medicare book. You can. That's will be my next book. Will be a Medicare book. Because, you know, telephone books are rare nowadays. All right. I don't want to put my pretty tea bag book on dirty, a dirty mat. So you got to watch me clean it. I didn't know it was so dirty underneath. Okay, that's better. All right. Let's see. Oh, so I have this pretty feather. I'm not sure if it'll last on the outside or it might be prettier. This is probably a seagull feather because I picked this up at the beach. Like, it looks cool here, but I don't know, you know, because if the surface of the feather will get messed up. But it does look cool there, doesn't it? That's an idea. We'll go through this and see. So this particular lady, I did do the tea bag framing, although I did her first and I didn't make her square like a frame like I did in the video. Oh, I got a little bit of gold there. I didn't notice it. So I painted, that's okay. I painted gold and copper around, and instead of cutting her shoulders to be square, I left them rounded. But there's no frame that looks like that, right? There's no frame. But I thought, well, I'll try her and see if there is a spot in here. So I thought this would be a spot. No. I could cut my roses out too. That might be pretty, that white with the rose, huh? Let's see. These are pretty dark. Now they're purple and that's red, so kind of light. Oh, maybe the pink will go with the red better. Yellow. Or should we do a yellow? I'm just going to cut a rose out and flap it on. I think this one looks good. This big one here. Oh, okay. Yeah, you might need to tweak something in your process, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh yeah, that looks good. Let's see. Are we out? Let's see, we might want to just cut this off. And we'll cut some of this off. I could tear it, but I don't know. I guess, let's see. I don't want to... I've done this before. Oh, okay, it's working. Where I don't tear off the whole thing. Oh, yeah, that's getting better, getting better. Let's do it. Since I like the raggedy edges, but see, you notice right there how it tore, but it didn't get to the rows, so that's okay. So that's the thing with the tea bags. They're a little bit finicky. All right, so let's see if I can do this side without going into the rows. Okay. Let's see here. Oop, it worked. That went to the rows. All right. There, I do like that better. Kind of all rigid. Yeah, and then see this raggedness can show. That looks pretty good. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. What am I going to use? I could use something. I'll probably use this. You have to be strong to get these caps open. Ugh. Feel like Hercules after that. All right, so I'm just going to push this on. This is so much fun to decorate because it's different, you know, than it's different. And I was looking at the beads that I have. I need some pink beads, so I have to be careful here because this will activate so I don't want to mess around with it too much because I don't want the white to go away. And the sprays that I used on here, they will activate. And you can kind of see it on my brush. So I'm not going to do much more with this. I'm just going to let it dry because I might get some activation, but I'm going to try to keep more of the white, much as I can. So that's to keep in mind. All right, well, why don't I just dry it? Because I want to decorate some more. And I can't really move it, right? I can't move my page. probably don't need that much. I'm just dabbing it with the paper towel because I'm thinking I probably don't need that much liquid on there. And then it will dry a little quicker. Didn't put anything under there. Let's see. I don't want to burn myself. I have burned myself on that before. I'm kind of, like I say, I'm kind of a klutz sometimes. Ooh. I didn't think about putting something down between this page. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. There we go. So it did activate some of that red in there. But I can still see my words from the gel print. Okay. Shoo. So I will dry the back a little bit. I think I will put a piece of paper towel in the back of this. Well, and the front. I'll just cut it, tear it. Thank you, thank you. I wanted to ask you, Boho, do you mind asking, do you mind telling me your age? I'll tell you my age. if you tell me yours. Okay. Now this must be, I do need something here, but I don't know if another flower would work out. Because that's still, let's wait. We need something there, but I don't have anything yet. Oh, Boho, you lost your husband very young. So you're not going to believe how old I am. I am 71 years old, Boho. Rich with life stories and life experiences. And I just decided that I wanted to share my work, the artwork, on camera. And so that's what I'm doing at my age. Can you think of that? I'm not bored, I can tell you that much. So I'm wondering, do I want to cover up that lace? I don't know. I think I just like the lace. So I don't know where else to put any more. I'd like to put a yellow rose somewhere. Let's see. Because here's yellow. But I would put it here. What do we think? Maybe this is a pretty big tea bag. Let's see if we can get 2 on there, maybe. So I tell people, well, art was not my career, although in my career I did at times use art. Maybe we'll put this like, it'd be kind of fun to put 3 on there. Okay. Boho, you're as young as my son. He's a wonderful man. He had some health issues. For his age, was very rare. But you know, he was in ICU because of them for a while, and he made it through. I'm so glad. You know, the health system is so good nowadays. The doctors are just like, I am just so impressed. Now, his doctor that worked on him was a graduate of Harvard. Smart. I mean, really smart. And do I want those little pieces in, or am I going to cut them out? Let's see. Because I want to cut them out. Use them for something else someday. And it's because I want to fit 3 on here. Hi, Mama. how you doing? Let me see what would happen if these were out. Oh, actually it would be okay. All right, so I am going to put a piece of towel under there. A paper towel, so it'll absorb my stuff. Oh, I have the yellow flowers there too. Oh, okay. I thought I was behind this. Well, that was odd, isn't it? But I'm not. But that's okay. That's okay. This will work out. All right. I know I really like that rose stencil. It's Carrie the Crafters from PM Artist Studio. They have the rose stencil. And I just love it. So this will activate as well because I used spray dye and I used watercolor. So I'm thinking I don't want to put anything on the top of it. It looks kind of good peeping out of the book. So I'm going to let that happen. So I'm just applying gel medium to the back of the roses. And let's see, I may have to put that like that. And it's okay if hopefully I got enough gel medium on that one. Might need a little bit more to get it to glue down better. Let's just push it down. Yeah, on the last live, I made the roses using paste and then stenciled with the paste. But we had to let them dry because I couldn't paint them until they were dry. That took overnight. All right. This is needing a little bit of more pressure. I don't think well, for some reason the gel medium is disappearing from that section. Something is absorbing it. Maybe there's an insect on this rose that is absorbing the matte medium. All right. I do use a lot of paper towels. So that is one thing I'm not I really like paper towels because they're infectious. They're infection control very nicely. Also, so when I have my house cleaner who helps me every couple weeks to clean, well, I might have drowned that bug out from there because it is finally sticking. And I think every place else is fine. There's that one little section. Wow, I am so surprised. I had no idea that tea bags would create such beautiful roses. I am totally surprised. Let's make sure I'm not too far in there. So this will turn okay. It's pretty moldable. Yeah, so we will. I'm glad I used, because see that little bit of yellow would have went onto here. So I'm glad I used that paper towel. Okay, now we're gonna, I'll probably put a book on this. Well, I don't know what else to add at this point. Oh, we got some wetness over here. So let's tear this paper towel. Wow, this book. I did want to put my feathers somewhere. Let's see, where's my feather? I lost it. My seagull feather that I picked up at the beach. I do want to put a feather in here. I like it on the back, but maybe it'll be okay if I just slather some junk on it. I wonder if maybe this way. No, that's the back of the feather. So it's pretty much like this. It's not like clicking. See, it clicks for me right here. And I'm not sure why. But will it stay nice being a feather? What do you guys think? Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, that one section needed a lot of water. Should I put this feather on the back cover, or I'm turning it all around. I could turn it upside down and put it this way. Or, no, and put it on this cover in the back side. Well, that does kind of look cute there too. What do you guys think? I need some help. I need some help. Oh, it looks like a dream catcher on the back. Okay. Well, that's good because we do want this book to catch our dreams, right? That would be a positive thing. So I can either, loop it around here, or I can loop it around this one. Let's see. Maybe we should have the feather going down instead of up. What do you guys think? So I will put the feather, I don't know, that looks good too. I think I can put enough glue on it to get it to stick. All right. Feathers sticking up to the sky, or feathers sticking to the bottom of the sky. I don't want to cover that middle. Why are you wanting to cover the middle? Probably when I put glue on it, it'll be probably there. So which way should I place the feather? Up? Okay. I sometimes need help. Okay. So we will do it up. Here comes the glue. I'm going to use medium glue. Oops, and I'm thinking that if I just kind of, this must have been a tiny seagull, because the feather, it really isn't. I've been trying when I go outside or to different places, more so in the summer. I think I got this last summer. Just try to see what kind of feathers I can find. Right now I can see that the what was I going to say? Hopefully that'll stick on there. Ooh. Ooh. I may have to use glue. Probably, I think. Because I don't, that's enough. Okay. All right, get the strong glue out. Oh, there's Jersey. Hi, Jersey. I'm almost done because I'm kind of thinking putting the feather on is probably the last thing I need to do for today. And get the glue coming out. I like the littler bottle. I did have a little bottle. I have no, heck, I don't know. Where the heck it is. Oh, I see it. Let's put this on the side. This is a newer bottle. And it should work because I was on the side. Okay, here we go. We'll just... So I'll always remember where I found this feather on the bay. I love to go to the bay and put my feet in the bay water under the rocks, and oh, it feels so good. And so my husband does it too. We'll take our shoes off and barefoot into the water we go. Usually we'll take a chair that'll fit. We don't mind getting it wet, and it can take the water. And we just sit on the edge and there we go. But I do like how the matte medium, I think, will add some protection to the feathers. So being on the back cover, oh, I'm so happy about that. I found a place for my feather. Isn't that fun to put your memories into a book? I just love it. Just love it. Okay. I'm looking at this. This is on my desk here. It's a stamp. Although I've got so many things going on that need to dry. I don't know if I can add any more. But let's see. I don't know which way it goes. Probably this way. No, it probably goes this way because it looks like it's, I tore it, or someone, I probably tore it off something. But it needs to have something. This is a tea bag here that I can put something on, but there's just something missing. It doesn't look good all by itself, and I can't get under here. So maybe next time. But I'm really happy about my feather. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, sitting on the dock of the bay and putting your feet. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Yeah, I love doing that. Putting my feet in the water. In Lake Chelan, which is eastern Washington, actually I swam in that lake. They had a roped area off, and that's a glacier lake. So the water is a little cool, but it was like 90 degrees outside. So I had a belt. I have a belt that I wear, and so you can like walk in deep water with it. Oh, and I love doing that too. So I'm going to have my husband go to a bead store. He likes to do beads, and I've looked at some of his beads, and I think I need a pink color. And then I'm going to add beads here, which I think will look cool. Well, I don't know what else to say. I am done. Jersey, I'm glad you at least got to see my feather. You can do a rewind and just, stop in different areas of the live. Or you can do your arts and crafts and watch the whole live. Remember to like. Just giving you a reminder. Because I know the other day I was watching something, but I was busy also doing something, and I forgot to like. And, I felt like, oh, I gotta like that video. That was a good one. And so I went back and liked it. And I didn't like it. I was like busy doing something else, and I got absent-minded. And then realized I didn't like the video. Great job, loving that journal. I know it's coming out so cool. Well, we'll continue to add more stuff to it, like what I make during the between times of the live. And somehow I'm going to add this stamp, but I'm not sure. It needs something added to it. And I don't know about this lady. I don't want to hide up my lace. Maybe I need to look again. She has an unusual, she has an unusual frame. You can't buy a frame like that, can you? She might be too big for the journal. I don't know. I got her picture off eBay. I was trying to collect some older ladies, I should say. Older ladies into my collection, because they always have like pretty young people, and they're like in their 20s, or it's hard to relate. Well, I am going to close it up tonight. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. And I am going to find my... Where'd I put my mouse? Oh, I got the water. I did need the water, but you never know. All right. Got my mouse. Thank you for coming. I appreciate y'all. Sending you love. Have a great week, and I hope to see you next. It'll be Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Let's see, where is my little X2? Oh, do I have? Let's see, where are you? Right there. Finish. Bye. See you next time, guys. Thank you, Mama. I really appreciate that. Good night, Boho. Yeah. Thank you so much. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.